If we're ready?
How long is this thing?
Um,
Are we going to have food to talk with our mouths full before we're done?
that could be a race. I don't know.
Would you get burgers? They'll be out in 2 seconds.
Well, we better
My mouth
get going
isn't
then.
full yet.
All right, so let's go. Hey, Ryan here with Midwest Metal Promotions. We are at the famous Clown Bar in the Turf Club in St. Paul with the famous, infamous, whichever way you want to describe them, I give you dumpster juice.
Hey.
Behold.
Behold. So quick introductions, let's go around, say who you are and what you do in this fine establishment.
I'm Roland. I sing.
I'm Wayne. I play bass.
I'm Todd. I tickle the skins.
Kevin plays the guitar.
Excellent. And original members?
Ran him.
And Tim.
Kinda.
Kinda.
He's been here
I'm an honorary official.
Honorary.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
It's been on all released recordings.
Very, well, that's good enough. So let's just start brief history. Where did this come from, and why dumpster juice?
Dumpster juice I stole from my roommate.
Oh,
But Kevin is our archivist, so he should fill you in. I've had too many surgeries. My early onset Alzheimer's has set in. I barely remember today.
fair enough.
Where are we?
Fair enough.
Uptown Bar.
Okay.
Well, as you said, you still remember the name of the friend of yours?
Yeah, John Heil.
Okay, good. Give that guy a little credit.
Yeah, he was going to name his band that, and we were roommates, and I beat him to the punch.
Snagged them from me. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
John Heil of the Jesus Christ Superstar tribute gig game.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes, got to meet up. Can you put it together?
So what about John Heil, Kevin?
I barely knew the guy.
we started in '89,
Okay.
right? I thought.
Correct.
And we rehearsed it. Kevin and I were roommates at the time,
Okay.
and on Lagoon Avenue,
Oh, okay.
And a house.
could carry our gear to the Uptown, and it goes on from there. God,
Honestly, we didn't last long in that house rehearsing there because the landlord lived down the block and couldn't deal with the bass cabinet. I'm the original bass player,
Okay.
turned guitar player over the last 10 years or so.
Wayne, but you got a double? Here we go.
Apparently the bass cab was making the whole alley shake, and she let me know it on a warning of being evicted if we didn't stop rehearsing there.
Fair enough.
I think after about less than a year, we had to go down to Podani's. Yeah, down to Podani's.
Podani.
The High Lake area.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of people had space.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of that was our first rehearsal space. But yeah, for a bit there, we spent a lot of time making our studio down in the basement that we only used for about a week, I think.
I think we waterproofed the windows in the basement with a waterbed that we found outside.
Whatever works, man. You know.
Found the original baby head in the wall of that basement too. We kind of just rolled out of there when we were breaking the wall, and it had blinky eyes that kept blinking at us, and it was just terrifying. So that really was the easiest thing. We lost that. Yeah, we did lose
In the flood in Dayton, Ohio, or something. Maybe Iowa City, or I don't know.
It was Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio.
Yes.
And G.G. Allen was supposed to kill himself that next night on Halloween, and he didn't do it.
Didn't happen.
I was disappointed.
Disappointing, man.
I was counting on it.
I know, we stayed an extra night in Dayton, which nobody should do.
Just for the event.
Yeah, didn't happen.
Fair enough. Yeah. So started in '89 and just kind of made your way and encroached yourself into the local scene, because I've got a flyer on my wall of one of the old Mirage calendars, and you're on it like 4 times that month.
Yeah.
So
We must have known some.
That was Marty the bartender.
Yeah, we must have known somebody there.
So obviously you played a lot locally.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, lots and lots. Uptown Bar was kind of our our home base, and before that, I think that we were the house band at Terminal Bar
For the Caboose as well. Or
We played the Caboose a million times.
Nice.
Fernando's.
Fernando's, Poodle Club, the Entry,
Wow.
everywhere we could. I suppose Capitol Steps on 420.
Okay. Yeah.
Told us not to swear, and
with iced tea.
yeah, with iced tea. I told us not
Well,
to
that
swear,
was a
and I went,
mistake.
"Fuck you!"
Our first song is called Fuck.
I,
First song. The top of our lungs, we were told not to swear downtown. And you could hear it bouncing off the building. Fuck. The
We're
first
like,
word.
okay, great job, guys. You're done.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, that made a statement and got out, and yeah.
We'll get you demonetized in a hurry, whatever the show's.
Oh, trust, I don't have nearly enough subscribers to even be monetized, so I don't even worry about it. So, you're making your way. You record at some point. I think I have your album from 92, 93,
92,
somewhere in there.
Kevin's a
We did some recording with the first drummer. My brother was the first drummer.
Okay.
And did a recording, like 8 or 9 songs. That didn't really get released. We just put it out as the first, self-release cassette. And then once when my brother left, we had to go through a few drummers until we got Todd. And but finally getting smart and going downtown where he worked, Thompson Drum Shop.
Yep.
We put a flyer in the door that it was answered quite promptly. We anyway, we hit the jackpot. So after
absolutely,
that,
yeah.
it was we could record all these songs that we had probably spent 2 years refining, and that was the first. That's Not So Fresh Feeling. That was the first record when that came out.
Mm-hmm.
We had enough to record 2 records then, but we just waited for the next one. But I guess on that point, the original lineup is kind of with Todd that way for all the recordings. So give him sort of original status.
Oh, of course, yeah.
What happened to Tom? I don't even remember.
Tom Ducos?
Yeah.
Oh, he got a job with the. I think he was the. I don't know, some underwear factory in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
He spent time in the Lego factory, if I remember too.
Yeah, he was a thong model.
He had some really bad hazardous duties there in healing all that plastic to make those Legos.
Yeah.
I think that's when he forgot how to play the guitar.
Yeah, fell off his bike.
Wow.
Anyway,
Anyway.
he had to suffer through a few guitars.
In fact, there is a Lego model of Duke.
That's right. Yeah. And then Wayne came along yesterday.
Well, there you go.
Who are you guys again? We're all old enough to be his dad, so we adopted him. Yeah, my 3 dads.
Yeah.
There you go. And what does 3 dads say? So obviously you guys have been around for a time.
Yep.
Any stories that stand out, any gigs that stand out, either good or bad, how much national touring have you done, if any?
A lot of both.
Okay.
Tell them all about that Babes tour that they loved us on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were with Babes and Toyland and Ash, like a 4-weeker.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I learned to love booze. We got booed off the stage by 12-year-old riot girls for 4 weeks in a row.
For being men, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they liked Ash because they were hot 16-year-olds at the time, or whatever the hell they were.
We were about 28, I think.
Yeah.
Out of completely over the hill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, over the hill. And one girl said to me, she looked up, she said, "Dad, I didn't know you were in a band." And then I think Tom said, "You're going to be fat and ugly forever," and sprayed her with a beer. And so we gained more fans that day. That was nice. She was crying.
On the side, Susan 7 for you.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
You need a napkin or anything? Looks like you got one. I'll grab another one for you.
Is there any great coupon?
yeah. So,
They pay me like that.
but Cedar Fest was always a great thing
Oh
for
yeah,
us.
I miss Cedar Fest. That was awesome.
We the South by Southwest gigs were great. We played that like 6 or 7 years in a row. We held the record for a while for most in a row.
Nice.
We knew somebody there too, Lori Barbero, actually the owners of our record label. So,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and we always put ourselves on the standby list and always picked up a couple that way too. So
Nice.
made our way down there while it was going on, and then get a call or two and show up.
That's
Hey
the way to
Todd,
do it.
answer me this. That's easy for you to say.
Thanks.
But I think the best thing about it is the bands that we got to play with. You know, most of the time we had a manager when we were signed, and we knew who we were going to play with. But a lot of times on the indie tours that we did, we had no idea, and we'd pull up. You know, we'd be out of weed, and we'd pull up, and the marquee would say Pongzilla. We're like, yes,
awesome.
we're not out of weed anymore. That fucking rules. So they, yeah, we got to play with just about everybody. So that's the best part of it. Been a lot of fun.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Playing with Clutch and Colorado Springs was a surprise. The original singer was there. They don't even talk
They don't
about
give
it
credit
anymore.
to.
Yeah, he was one of the most entertaining guys. I don't know if you've ever heard him that second album.
He was the
Clutch.
smallest guy that made the biggest noise I've ever heard.
Really
in my
did.
life.
Gotcha. Okay.
I played a couple shows with them. Got to play with them a few times the last few years too. But shit. All the co-hosts they did the 7, 8 week tours that were just, by the time the 6th week was around, it's like,
Yeah.
these fucking people. So,
Yeah.
but we did
Lots of floors, lots of bands sleeping, I've slept on the top of the bus in downtown Newark because it was dark and I couldn't see what was around me. I woke up and I didn't know where I was. War zone time.
As long as you're surrounded by a van, you don't freeze to death in below freezing weather.
Yeah.
True.
If you have a decent sleeping bag, sleep with your boots on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
We always had new socks and shit on our rider so we could just not do laundry, just throw it.
Oh, absolutely.
Just throw it away as you go.
Yeah. And I would assume playing that music that you do, you cross all kinds of genres. I mean, you're probably playing with punk bands and hardcore bands and metal bands and stoner bands and
Punk bands
everybody,
and
yeah.
we played with
Oh, wow.
The heaviest punk band in every town.
No effects.
No effects a few times. L7 a bunch of times. Guar.
Nice.
Yep.
Like with Fear.
Fear. Yep. Twice with Fear.
Neurosis.
I tackled the amp stack off the stage one time by accident on the end of the
Metal
show.
Massacres.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Napalm Death.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. It was great. We got hooked up with everybody. Yeah, Meatman. The Hard-Ons. Mentors.
Nice.
Yeah, name it. We did it. In that time, 90s was awesome. We got to play with everybody. And
We used to open for Slipknot in Des Moines.
Wow.
yeah, we know
8 months in a row.
Yeah, they opened for us, and then one of the guys in the band owned the bar, and it's rolling. We made it. We're all moving to New York. Still in the bar. I said, dude, don't do it. You're not that good. And then 3 weeks later, they're on Ozfest and biggest band in the world. So yeah, I still talk to those guys once in a while. So
very cool. Very cool. So any places? I mean, what was your favorite spot locally that probably doesn't exist anymore? Uptown Bound for sure. Yeah.
Just as a venue and a place to go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember the breakfast being fairly good. So.
Yeah. Everything was great. I think we should get a perspective from Wayne on what he thinks of us and why he wanted to play with us, which I think is
Okay.
silly on his part.
How long has been Wayne in the band?
Wayne has been for 47 years. No, actually, it was Bill Lindsay called me up one day and said, Dumpster Juice is looking for a guy to play bass. They need someone that plays with all their fingers. And I went, I knew I'd do that.
Yeah. And there you go.
So I did, and I don't know, I called you. We got together, hooked up. Kevin helped me along, got me up to speed on some tunes. Glenn helped me along, got me up with the rhythm. And then here we are.
And there you go.
That was what, three years ago? Something like that.
Yep.
2-3 years
And
ago.
then tonight there will be probably 3 or 4 of the guys that tried out and didn't make it here tonight. So
you were using all the fingers.
yeah.
Well, that is
One guy only had 2 fingers. He can't fucking play in a band.
Django Reinhardt was not hired as a bass player.
Right. You know, maybe United States of America or whatever they're called. He only played with 2 strings, so that guy could probably handle.
Well, 2 strings, 2 fingers. That makes sense.
When I was in high school, the guy I played with, they call him the claw. You gotta incorporate all of the fingers.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I aspire that to all my fully fingered bass playing heroes.
Yeah, and Bill, when Bill called him, he and said he knows a guy that's looking for a bass player with all his fingers. He said, "Who? Dumpster Juice? Who?
What?
Who the fuck are they?"
Stop calling me.
You weren't aware of the lure of
No,
Dumpster
he was.
Juice?
He was.
No, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you gotta just play it off though.
Well, of course, yeah.
Oh man, it's been great ever since. This is the most fun I've had.
Sweet. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, and we still do some one-off stuff in Iowa and Duluth. We get a couple calls from Wisconsin, which we haven't pulled the trigger on yet, but we do that metal thing at what's the name of that campground? Waco.
Waco. Yeah.
Not this year. We didn't do it. No, everybody was sick and COVID went through, and
Yeah.
so and I broke my neck last fall, so this is our first show back in
A year.
almost a year, exactly a year.
I never knew
almost.
he had a neck until I broke.
Yeah, I know. And now it's bigger.
And there you go.
This is a V-neck. Yeah, so
Well, and that leads to my next question is where do we go? What are we doing now? Where do we
we're
go
writing
from
new
here?
music. We're going to put on another record and hit the road.
Nice.
I'm planning like a 2-year worldwide,
domination. Yeah.
Most of the people that were seeing us in the 90s are in nursing homes, but unfortunately,
well, that's what I didn't mention
we're trying to
where
work into.
I didn't mention where the gigs were.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the tour. You're just doing.
Morningside Rest Home in Dubuque. It's a beautiful town.
Yeah.
You got to get the third slot just before nap time.
That's right. Yep, they all start at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Done by 5.
Yep.
Have a little dinner and take a nap, and there you go.
Yep, 2 naked dudes fighting in the chairs in the front. Yep.
Like a wheelchair.
That's right.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so the final question, which I warned Wayne about, and hopefully spread it around, is my dinner for 5 question. If you either individually or collectively could have dinner with 5 other people, dead or alive, who would they be?
I'll give you the boring answer.
Okay.
Getty, Alex, Neil. Getty and Alex. I may have misunderstood the question because I want to have dinner with Jackson 5,
Yeah.
Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, John 5, the Dave Clark 5, and Dave Brubeck for Pig 5.
Yes.
Yeah,
I like that answer. That's good.
They're
That's
5.
good. Yeah.
5 people. They're
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That totally works, man.
And my new band, 5 Guys Giving High Fives.
Five high five guys?
Yeah.
Five high five guys.
Five high guys.
Yeah,
Five high guys, that's what it is. We forget the name of the band.
That's right.
It's a boy band.
And then
That's
there's high
right.
five. So there you
That's
go.
right.
I really just don't like watching people eat. You know, I don't think I'd want to have any dinner with anybody.
Okay, well, we could do coffee, we could do drinks, we could do around a fire, we could do, just 5 people you would like to have.
Kevin's hair breaks off around fire. You can't.
Look, man, we said we weren't going to talk about this.
Okay, who are the 5 people you would like to have a great conversation with? Well, we'll
I'd
do
like
that.
to talk to my mom again. That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
Carl Sagan. I think
Oh.
would be really interesting.
That'd be cool.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Well, he's still alive, so.
But get those 2 going?
Good dinner.
I
Yeah.
did get to meet Biggie from Voivod, and we talked, but I'd like to talk to him again, even though he's dead. But I couldn't really understand his broken English, French accent anyway, but he was really a fun guy to talk to, because I admire him. I think Dio would be a fun guy to talk to.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I'd like to push Stephen Hawking around
He would be a good another
without his interpreter.
How do
So
we even know he's smart?
he's not.
That is true. It's all the box, yeah.
Computer, AI.
Good thing he's dead, because AI would take him over somehow.
Yeah, I
He'd
know.
just be all over.
That'd
Be a
bad.
sprinter.
Like Johnny got his gun. That guy's crap.
His legs would work, but nothing else.
I'm not him.
There you go. There you go.
Me?
Yeah, we're down to you.
Let's see here. I'd like to take on Kobayashi in a hot dog eating contest.
Okay.
That man versus food pussy, because I would eat him to death. He would fucking die.
Japanese Nathan hot dog champion.
Yeah, him, Kobayashi.
Was that him?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And well, he's fallen now. Now it's the new dude from Jersey, Johnny Cheesecake or whatever they fucking call it. What's his name? Chestnut.
Oh, Johnny Chestnut, okay.
Yeah, Johnny Chestnut. Johnny Cheesecake. Yeah, he's in. So we'd have to have a big fucking table.
Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster would be good. And
Big fucking table, food of your choice, and just consume.
yeah, and maybe let's see.
Oh, he might
Satan.
be able to take it.
I'd like to hear what Satan has to say.
He'd get his 2 cents in. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
I'd like to hear what he has to say.
yeah. Absolutely.
I've heard a lot of people tell me what he says, but I don't believe him.
Yeah, I want to hear it from
Yeah.
the creature himself.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Come on, Saddam.
Come on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. Well, that was awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you guys very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it. Have a good set and Merry Krampus.
And the last time we did an interview, we were so hammered. I don't think any of us knew what we said.
Scary Krampus, one and all.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's right.
There you go.
That's right.
There you go. Thanks, man.
Thank you.